You might not immediately consider the ground strap when thinking about your vehicle's overall health, yet it serves a crucial function. Should it fail, a range of problems can arise. In today's video, we'll dive into the telltale signs of a worn-out or broken ground strap so you'll know exactly what warning flags to watch for. But first, let's clarify exactly what a ground strap is. A ground strap provides a dedicated conduit for electrical currents to travel between the engine block, the chassis, and other metallic parts of your car, establishing a reliable grounding point. By channeling surplus electrical charge away, it helps eliminate interference, ensures that all electrical systems function properly, and supports optimal engine performance. Moreover, the ground strap serves as a built-in safety feature, offering a direct path for electricity to return to the battery or the Earth's ground. This prevents voltage from building up to harmful levels and safeguards your vehicle's electronics from potential short circuits or other electrical failures. Now, let's look into the symptoms of a failing engine ground strap in specific details. Symptom number 1. Flickering headlights. When your headlights start to flicker, it's a warning you can't afford to ignore. And a bad ground strap could be to blame. A compromised or poorly secured ground connection increases resistance in the headlight circuit, disrupting the steady flow of electricity. As a result, you'll notice your lights pulsating or growing dim. If the ground strap is simply loose, you might see the flicker come and go. However, persistent headlight flickering usually indicates a more severe fault that demands prompt intervention. In most cases, the cure is straightforward. Tighten or replace the ground strap to re-establish a solid grounding path, restore consistent electrical delivery, and put an end to the flashing. Symptom number 2. Problems starting your car. When you're diagnosing a vehicle that refuses to crank, don't underestimate the role of a defective ground connection. A failing ground strap can manifest as a series of rapid clicking or tapping noises when you turn the key. These sounds usually come from the starter solenoid engaging and disengaging in quick succession. A compromised ground disrupts the proper flow of voltage to the starter motor, making it struggle to turn the engine over. Keep in mind, however, that a weak or discharged battery can mimic these very same signs, so it's essential to perform a comprehensive check, testing both the battery and the grounding path to accurately identify the root cause. Symptom number 3. Dimming interior lights. If the ground strap isn't doing its job, you may observe your cabin lights flickering or losing brightness. This occurs because the vehicle's electrical network can't sustain a stable current flow, leading to uneven illumination inside the car. Symptom number 4. Dashboard warning lights. With the myriad of indicator lights on your dashboard, deciphering their meanings can feel overwhelming. If the battery warning lamp illuminates, it could point to a problem with your ground strap. This indicator typically warns that the battery's charge is dropping and that it isn't replenishing as it should. However, keep in mind that a degraded ground strap isn't the sole culprit. Defective wiring or a failing alternator can produce the same warning. Should this light come on while you're driving, it's wise to minimize electrical load. Switch off accessories like the stereo and climate control. Doing so can help preserve the remaining battery charge for just a bit longer. Symptom number 5. Low battery voltage. If your vehicle's electrical components seem underpowered, a faulty ground strap might be to blame. To investigate, connect a digital multimeter to the battery terminals. With the engine turned off, the gauge should register around 12.6 volts. If it falls notably below that threshold, you could be dealing with either a depleted battery or a compromised ground connection. Symptom number 6. Stalling or hesitation while driving. A damaged ground strap can lead to your engine unexpectedly cutting out or lagging when you press the accelerator. This occurs because the unstable grounding causes erratic current flow, which can garble the communication between sensors, actuators, and the Engine Control Unit, ECU. As a result, you may encounter drivability problems such as abrupt stalls or a sluggish throttle response. Symptom number 7. Various strange electric problems. When the grounding in your vehicle is weak or inadequate, various electrical problems can start to surface, particularly when multiple systems are drawing power at the same time. For example, if you're running the air conditioner along with an aftermarket stereo system that includes a subwoofer, the electrical load can cause things to act erratically. You might find that certain features don't function correctly when used together. Trying to operate your power windows while the high beams are on, for instance, may result in one or both systems not receiving the power they need to work properly. Symptom number 8. Battery not charging properly. A compromised ground strap can hinder the battery's ability to recharge effectively, since a reliable ground path is essential for the charging circuit to function. Nonetheless, remember that a poor ground strap isn't the sole cause of a discharged battery. Other factors, like an aged battery or a faltering alternator, might be at fault. That's why a comprehensive diagnostic check is crucial before swapping out any parts. If you've determined that the engine ground strap is likely the offender, based on the warning signs we've covered, begin with a visual inspection. Look for fraying, corrosion, or any physical damage along the strap. Remove any grime or rust from the contact points to ensure solid metal-to-metal connectivity, because corrosion can significantly impede conductivity. Should you find the strap is worn beyond repair, replace it with the correct type and length specified for your vehicle model. In terms of cost, replacing an engine ground strap is relatively budget-friendly. The part itself typically runs between $10 and $30. If you enlist a professional mechanic, labor charges usually range from $50 to $100, putting the total expense between $60 and $130. Although it's an economical repair, securing a good ground connection is vital for the smooth operation and dependability of your car's electrical system. After you've cleaned or replaced the ground strap, recheck your vehicle's electrical performance to make sure the problem has been resolved. If issues persist, you may need to inspect other elements within the electrical network. And that wraps up the key signs of a failing engine ground strap. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe.